David Edwardson comes from Jackson Community College, originally from Newcastle, England. Should bring some of that experience they had over in England, as well as what he did at Jackson Community College for 2 years as becoming an All-American. In junior college, it's not an easy thing, but he was an impact player there, and I expect him to be an impact player for us in the middle of midfield. Alex Mendonca, he should come in and compete for a starting spot at left back. He's a left-footed defender, plays for the Wolves Academy. He plays a significant amount of minutes for them, and he's got a lot of technical ability. He reads the game well and can hit a ball with his left foot, and you usually need that on the left side of the field. We've been lacking that for the past few years, and it's hard for us to play out of the left side of the field without having a naturally left-footed player. John Wrona comes from an interesting situation. He's from North Dakota, and he plays for South Dakota United. Saw him at regionals. He's a big 6'3" center back who's got really good ability on the ball, technically very clean, and he's an athlete. And those are the kind of guys we want here at the University of Detroit Mercy. They fit with what we're looking for. He can mark players one-on-one. He can play as a center back and pass guys on and play a zonal type formation as well. And he's just, I'm looking for good things from John coming up this year, even as a freshman. Vicente is a Detroit-bred player. He's originally from Mexico, and he brings that kind of flair to his game. He's very technical, great ability on the ball, and he's a playmaker. He makes other players miss. He can slip balls in, and he can also score goals and set up goals, and that's his thing, and we'll be looking for him to come in and make an immediate impact in the attacking half of the field. And, hopefully with his influence on our team, we will play a really nice brand of soccer that he will have a tremendous influence at. Jake Prudhomme, a South Lyon guy, that, he just adds toughness, grit, and passion for the game. He can get up and down the left side of the field because he's another left-footed player. I envision him playing a little bit up top, a little bit in the back, and out wide in the midfield on the left. He can do it all. Very versatile utility-type player who, can wear many hats when he plays, and he just gives you everything that he's got day in and day out. Matt Harkema is a kid from Grand Rapids Crew, comes from a very good team that won a national championship. He's their center forward, and I'm, anticipating him being our center forward here and being the guy. He's big, strong, 6'2", 6'3" center forward who can run by players, hold up the ball, and score goals and set goals up. But also, the main thing he's a true target player who can bring others into the game, and putting the pieces around him with like Kevin Pinkos, who we have here, and Vicente coming in, and David and Pat LaPera. It's a good mix having him as a center forward for us. Dominic Hunter adds us some versatility out on the wing. He's quite rapid, and he can run by players out on the flanks, and he delivers a great ball. He's been a forward most of his life, but I envision him playing as a wide player for us. More of like a right winger / right midfielder, but also when I need some goals, we can put him up top because his pace is blinding, and he's very good with his back to goal as well for being a smaller type player. But he's technically clean, and he can score goals as well. So it's just adding some offensive punch for us on the flanks. Jason will bring some added depth to the back line and athleticism. He's a player that can basically jump out of the gym, if you want to use NBA terms. He's got a great vertical. He can win a lot of air balls for us. He's an athlete, and he will play in the back line, and I anticipate him having an immediate impact in our team as well. Technically, he's getting there. He's decent on the ball for a center back, but also I'm looking at possibly using him as a forward as well because of his pace and his athleticism in the final third. And I only anticipate good things from Jason in years to come as well. Ali Fardoun spent a couple years at Mary Grove. He originally was supposed to come here a couple years ago, but was ineligible through the eligibility center. So he spent some time over at Mary Grove. He had some success over at Mary Grove, and I'm looking for him to come over here and add us some depth in the back line, even as a defensive center midfielder where he's most comfortable. But he's strong, he's hard, he can hit a ball, and he's got a good brain for the game as well. And I see him coming in and having an impact in our team in the first year as well.